I still remember the exact moment her words sliced deeper than any knife could. My friends think you're not impressive. I should aim higher. I didn't flinch. I smiled, calm and measured, then left. That same day, I cancelled the venue, returned the ring, everything quiet. No drama, no theatrics, just silence, control, and a power she never saw coming. We had met 2 years earlier in a dimly lit gallery, both reaching for the same limited edition print. Her laugh was effortless, her smile a dare. I thought I knew her then, the woman I wanted beside me for the rest of my life. I had trusted her, loved her with a raw, unguarded heart. She was intoxicating, and I was certain she felt the same. But the cracks appeared like hairlines in glass, a missed call here, a late-night text hidden too quickly, a flicker in her eyes when she thought I wasn't looking. At first I blamed myself, my ambition, my focus. Then one evening her phone lit up with a name I wasn't supposed to see. The message was casual, careless, but it seared through me. "Can't wait to see you tonight." Followed by the guilt-free laugh she let slip when I glanced over. Proof of everything I'd feared. Shock didn't hit me the way it hits most people. My blood didn't boil. My hands didn't shake. Instead, a cold clarity settled in. Betrayal, I realized, is a chessboard. She had moved carelessly, assuming I'd react like everyone else. I had no intention of playing the fool. Not anymore. I started mapping it out, every social event, every favor, every friend she treated like a pawn. Nothing escaped my notice. I studied her patterns, traced her contacts, reviewed her finances, everything in plain sight if you knew where to look. And I waited. Patience was part of the plan. Haste would have been amateur. The first moves were subtle. I withdrew quietly, cancelled dates, returned gifts, silent exits that left her wondering whether she had won or lost. Friends began whispering about her. I let them. Each rumor spread like wildfire, carefully curated so the right people noticed. Meanwhile, I fortified my position, legal counsel on standby, documentation organized, no loose ends. Every detail she had once twisted to her advantage was now a weapon turned against her. Then came the finale. I had scheduled a weekend getaway, her bachelorette party, supposedly the glittering highlight before our wedding. That night, I stayed in the shadows and let my preparations unfold, perfectly timed cancellations, a network of friends and insiders gently nudged to witness the accidental leaks I'd arranged. 2 weeks after our last conversation, I got the call at 2 a.m. Her maid of honor, voice cracking, frantic. "Please pick up. Something happened at the bachelorette. It's about you." I didn't flinch. I listened. Let her panic thread through the line. The weight of inevitability settling over the betrayer in real time. Everything she had taken for granted, the trust, the admiration, the control, slipped away while she spoke. When I finally confronted her, there was no yelling, no pleading, just a calculated reveal. I laid every piece bare, the emails, the texts, the financial discrepancies, the quiet betrayals exposed to exactly the right people at exactly the right moment. She watched, realization dawning too late, her arrogance dissolving into stunned silence. Every step she thought clever, every word she'd wielded like a blade, now turned inward, cutting her instead. Her carefully constructed empire of charm and manipulation collapsed quietly but completely. No one needed to know I had orchestrated it. She knew. That was enough. Watching her piece together the depth of her isolation was its own reward. I didn't gloat. I simply let her stare into the mirror she had held up to me for so long, now shattered. And I walked away, not to escape, but to reclaim the space she had tried to occupy in my life. Relief wasn't loud. It was precise, quiet, clean. I had not lost. I never lost. She had underestimated me, as all small thinkers do, and in that single miscalculation she sealed her own fate. I sip my coffee now, watching the city move like a chessboard. Every face a potential player. Every moment a calculated opportunity. Her memory no longer burns. It stands as proof of what restraint, strategy, and patience can achieve. Revenge isn't chaos. It's order. And in that order, I rise.